welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
Texans, first down.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it's second down coming up.
Quincy Riley on the coverage.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Texans, first down.
Stroud off of play action. That's a catch for Nico Collins. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Chase Young bringing him down there. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
At the 26-yard
On
line.
play action, here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up for the first and goal.
18. And the Texans, first down.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They'll get a couple, and now they face third and goal from the 6.
Brings up third and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on the opening drive. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rate is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Big shot at the end of that one back as he gets it just past the 20. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for them, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
Kate, it's really obvious. Tyler has nothing to prove about his dedication to the game. And he put his body on the line collegiately. He got that covered across a 7-year career in a couple different stops. Evaluators, they love grip. Tyler's got a lot of that.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9.
On play action, here's Shump. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. So fourth down, and here comes Kai Kroger, punt for the Saints. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
Here's Stroud. The right side, hauled in by Collins. Gets it to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their early lead to 9. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans go up 10-zip here in the first.
Saints nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This New Orleans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
EJ Speed on the tackle.
Here we go.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Shot
10.
working from the gun.
The 26-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. We're down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. At the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints face a 4-point deficit. Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 7.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. No to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He'll come up on first and 10. To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's another Texans.
Throwing is Stroud. It's made over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
To number 13.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again. It's Stroud.
42-yard line.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Again, Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Texans.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Sends this to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Here's Stroud again. Looking underneath for Moss. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the red zone on 1st.
1st down.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're getting their 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing it again here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Saints 7. Fairbairn at the kickoff.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Off the play action, Chuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Chuck now from the gun. Hits some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
first down.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it sets up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Play made by E.J. Speed.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, here's Shuck. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Kai Kroger on for this punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
Brings up 4th down.
It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. They've got first down here from the 36.
Intercepted. The Saints take over.
He's going to throw here.
At the 36-yard line.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Shuck. And the Texans have recovered it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked up.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans. We've set it down from 37. Stroud to throw on first down. Gets it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
On the first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Kirk right side. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense to the line. Second down. From the gun, Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball on the right hash. The distance 43 yards.
43-yard attempt.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Short pass brought in, and he's brought down after a short gain. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first.
Second and 8.
Here's Stroud now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Again, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Mixon. Can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The Saints call their third and final timeout. Now from the 2-yard line, it's third and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Houston.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 7. Tiny Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Point after good from Smith. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
I know you got mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. First down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Stroud. On the move, headed right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Here he is on third and short. Oh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. And that leaves them with a decision to make on fourth and short. Here's Stroud again. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Texans first
Throwing
down.
again, it's Stroud. He has it at the 5. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
31. Saints 14. Jaime Fairbairn, the kickoff.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Saints offense ready to start this third quarter. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shot. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Down and 12.
Third and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. He finds Stover. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Nixon on the toss. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Flying right side. going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to stay in the field and find his completion.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
15 yards. That's another Texans.
Here we go.
First down.
Mixon will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
To second and goal.
Mixon again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game.
Saints 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Saints offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Chuck now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Speed on the coverage.
Chuck working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So first down from the 41. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Saints. First down. 1st and 10.
Now Chuck to throw. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Chuck to throw. Putting Olave on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Saints first down.
Kamara running out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Smith able to put it through. That lowers the lead to 21.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another. That could put this just too far out of reach. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's Collins. This is good. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's a gain of 7.
To the air, Stroud.
First down, Texans.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Again, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground again with Mixon. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Marks gets it. And he'll go down here at the 16. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And the Texans first down.
A give. This is Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Houston.
He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Shot. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jalen Reed.
Air it out on 3rd. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
And And the Saints. First down.
Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Screen here for Kamara. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On a keeper, here's Shutt. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. All right, here we go, second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Shutt's going to throw here. Got a screen to the running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Texans are in the nickel, third down.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Out now come the Texans on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Texans coasting to the finish line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
We're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Mixon on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Mixon. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
On the stop. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Texans first down.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So the Texans come away with the road win. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.